Gary! The people at Honda wanted me to give you a message.
Oh, really, Matt? What was the message?
He said that Hyundai economy cars are stupid, that our gas mileage is bad, and that you're ugly. Damn it!
All right, that is it. We're gonna get those guys at Honda.
But how, Gary? How are we gonna beat Honda? Tell me how.
Oh, I'll tell you how.
Okay, great, because that's what I just asked you.
Right,
So,
I'm gonna...
yeah.
So what, Lara?
How are we going to beat Honda?
I'm glad you asked. We're gonna beat Honda by bringing in the one guy in the world that can make it happen. Everyone, let me introduce you to Buddy Kelner.
Buddy Kelner!
Hi, I'm Buddy Kelner.
Buddy, I'm so glad we were able to get you on Team Hyundai. Now I know we'll definitely beat those guys at Honda.
Whoa, hold on now. You said you were going to beat Honda?
That's right.
And how many hundreds of years did you say it would take for you to do that?
About 2 minutes.
Whoa! 2 minutes. Guy, you were crazy. There's no way Hyundai is going to beat Honda today.
But Buddy Kenner's right. We're never going to beat Honda. Besides, Buddy's not a Hyundai guy. Come on.
Why would you say that, Al?
Well, isn't it obvious? Look at him. He's tall.
Well, thank you.
His knees will be crumped up in the dashboard. He's not like us. Small and accommodating. Hyundai.
All right, you listen, and the rest of you listen good. Today we're gonna beat Honda, and none of you are gonna tell me that Buddy Kelner isn't the guy to make it happen. All right, well, maybe after that, but no, he's gonna make it happen.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, don't just say, Hal. Today we're gonna come out on top over Honda.
Hey, you ready?
Whoa.
We were born ready.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
All right, welcome to the 2019 Siruno Solid Square Dodgeball Tournament. Next up, it's Hyundai versus Honda.
You're going down, Hyundai.
Suck it, Honda!
All right, gang, remember, show them what you got, but leave a little in the tank in case we gotta face off against Toyota later.
Let's get it on.
It's TMI Hollywood! With music by Luke Null!
Wow, guys, this is our last show before Thanksgiving.
It sure is.
Yeah, I mean, basically, this is our Thanksgiving show, so why don't we all go around and say what we're thankful for?
That is very non-hetero of you, Jess.
I know, I'm in touch with my feminine side.
Noted.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm thankful for my family, my friends.
Oh my God, Michelle, that is so sweet. You know, we're thankful for you.
I said my friends, Ian.
Okay.
Roof over my head and the warmth and safety of my Lord Jesus Christ.
I guess I'll go. I'm thankful for the glorious Southern California weather and for getting to do what I love for a living.
Yeah.
And what's that, Ian?
I bet professionally on Greyhound races. I mean, there's highs and lows, but the highs are just so high.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, my friends.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, I said my friends. I'm also thankful for the light that shines down on me from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
My turn. I'm thankful for my dads and everyone that believes in me.
Is that it, Amanda?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Sure.
How can I forget? I'm also thankful for the forgiveness bestowed upon me by the one and only Lord Jesus Christ.
All right, good. It's your turn, Jess.
Well, I'm thankful I convinced you, Doris, to tell us all what you were thankful for. And, of course, the eternal mercy of my Lord Jesus Christ. So what stories you got?
Well, the open hearings for the Donald Trump impeachment inquiry began this week.
Yeah, everybody wants to know if it really was quid pro quo.
And quid pro quo is the hottest Latin thing since Despacito. No.
A woman in Michigan had to turn herself in after a background check for work found she had a warrant for 2 overdue library books.
This is exactly why I don't read. You can't get arrested if you're illiterate.
Hey, Mom, what's the library bookmobile doing outside in the driveway?
I don't know.
Breach! Hands where I can see you! On the ground!
What's going on?
Hey, the library police! You are under arrest for possession of overdue library books checked out by your son, Darren. Darren?
Oh my God, library books? Just give me the titles and I'll go check my bookshelf.
Now, that's too damn late. You should have thought of that before they were a year overdue.
Holmes, fan out and find those books.
You got it, partner. Watch out, man. Oh, I got one.
And I found the other one. Cracking this case is even better than cracking open a brand new Harry Bosch novel by Michael Connelly.
Yeah, I can spell that. Good pages.
Okay. You have the books. Now just tell me what the late charges are so I can just get you guys out of here.
Trying to bribe a library police officer. Like, you think you can just buy your way out of this, Aunt Becky?
Excuse me. Now, theft of rental property is a crime in this state. And I'm sorry, ma'am, but library books are rental property. You're coming with us.
Well, you're not throwing me in jail for not returning the library books. That's absurd.
Absurd? Absurd, Darren? No, absurd would be the dystopian modernist literature of one Franz Kafka.
No.
This is serious.
And don't worry, we're not going to take your son because he couldn't even check out a library book without you, so you're definitely coming with us.
That's right.
Well then, I demand to see a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Mom!
I heard someone is in need of a lawyer.
Who are you?
Marcus Bookman, attorney at...
Put your hands down.
I specialize in library-related crimes. You'd know if you checked out my latest novel, The Library Thief. It's like John Grisham, but with more library-related references.
Library-related crime lawyers? Is that really a thing?
Unfortunately for us, yes it is.
Some attorneys chase ambulances. He chases bookmobiles.
Retain me as your attorney, and I will fight to keep you out of jail. Just as Atticus Finch did for Tom Robinson and To Kill a Mockingbird.
Jail? Jail for library books.
Oh, lady, now listen, you don't want to know what they do to library book thieves in The Slammer, okay? Let's just say it's not as nice as what happens in Alexander Dumas' The Count of Monte Cristo.
My client is presumed innocent until proven guilty, just like D.A. Rusty Savage and Scott Turo's presumed innocent. Now, as her attorney, I demand to see the books in question.
Here.
I need a moment with my client. These are hardback books. That means you're facing hard time. If they were paperbacks, it'd just be a misdemeanor. But now it all depends on what the head librarian recommends.
These books couldn't have cost more than $100. I mean, how hard could she be on me?
It's not about the money. It's the principle with this woman. She's like Anton Chigurh in Cormac McCarthy's No Country for Old Men. Trust me, I've seen her reduce grown men to tears. And not just when she was reading Old Yeller at story time.
She can't be that bad. I mean, she works to bring literature to the masses.
You're reading me all wrong, lady. If I had it my way, we'd throw the book at you.
Oh my God.
Lucy.
Marcus.
Wow, you don't have to read the room to know that these two used to do
Darren!
it. What, Mom? I'm not in the young adult section anymore.
Oh, Marcus. Every time we see each other, it's like the first time Noah saw Allie in The Notebook.
Lucy, don't try and use mind games on me like you're Chuck Palahniuk. Our relationship, if you could call it one, was more 50 Shades than Nicholas Sparks.
But we could have been Bridges of Madison County good.
Perhaps, if you hadn't circulated around town more than Oprah's latest book club selection.
Excuse me. Hi.
Oh, yes.
What about...
Sorry. Lucy, my client comes first.
Marcus, I remember when I used to come first. Again, and again, and again.
Well, that's what you get with guys who've read the Kama Sutra.
Again? Me?
Marcus, I'll cut you a deal. I'll close the book on this case if you open a chapter about you and me.
If I do, I want you for my private collection. No more public library for you.
Yes, let the others browse, only you could check me out.
Oh, there they go.
Am I still under arrest?
No, but they'll be at it for a while. Might as well just, read a book while they do it.
How long?
I don't know. Have you ever read War and Peace?
For all the stories you tried to miss, I'm Cailyn Weir, and this is the TMI Minute. The entire Days of Our Lives cast were let out of their contract this week, as the future of the 55-year-old show is now in doubt. Fans hope the show can return from the dead, much like when Jack Devereaux was thought to be killed by the Salem stalker, but was actually kidnapped and held on an island with the stalker's other victims, and then presumed drowned while trying to escape, and finally reappeared back in Salem sometime later. So, stranger things have happened. Vanna White will fill in for Pat Sajak after the Wheel of Fortune host suffered an intestinal blockage and required surgery. Luckily, the doctors were able to fix his impacted organ, so he wouldn't have to buy a vowel. You get it? Vowel? Let's move on. Donald Trump Jr.'s book Triggered was #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Ironically enough, this was the first time a Trump wasn't claiming that something from the New York Times was fake news.
That is a lot of fake news back there. That's a lot.
People magazine named John Legend this year's sexiest man alive. Quite an honor till you realize Blake Shelton was People's sexiest man 2 years ago. Taylor Swift says that her former record label, Big Machine, will not allow her to perform any of her old songs, which is a shame considering that it's her new songs no one seems to want to hear. When a story breaks in Hollywood, we'll be there with crazy.
Coming to ABC this winter, your new favorite family, the Quid Pro Quos.
Now, who could that be?
Miss Quid Pro Quo, could I give you your mail?
You may, but only if you allow me to give you a hearty welcome.
I would love one.
Well, hello, Mr. Mailman.
Well, here's your mail, Miss Quid Pro Quo.
Now you have a great day.
I will.
Well, how about this? How about you have a great day, and I'll have a great day once you assure me that you had one too.
Well then, blue skies and sunshines for me and you.
Right back at ya. Oh.
Honey, who's that?
The mailman.
Did he bring anything worth opening?
Well, I haven't checked yet.
Well,
how about I check the mail if you bend over and tie your shoe? That way you don't trip.
Whoa!
Ooh, looks like the kids' report cards are in.
Why don't we see how they've done?
Okay, but before we read their report cards, make me a promise that you'll keep your cool, even if they didn't do that good.
All right, I'll promise to keep my cool as long as you promise to open that report card.
Scout's honor.
I never took you for a scout.
Oh, Buddy is not doing well in math.
Dang it. I thought we had a deal when I promised to get Buddy that baseball mitt when he wanted, and he promised to study harder. He totally fleeced me. Buddy, get down here.
Now, Alan, we had a deal.
Look, I promise not to get too worked up as long as you promise to get a little worked up.
Well, math is hard.
And so is tough love. Now, where's that kid?
Okay, fine. I'll be more concerned.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. What's up?
Well, I'll tell you what's not up, young man. Your math grades.
Now, Buddy, I thought we had a deal when I promised to get you that baseball mitt if you promised to try harder at math.
Yeah, sorta.
Sorta?
Well, yeah, I mean, I told you that I promised that
I would do better on my math if you promised to get me a mitt and also promised to break it in.
Now, buddy, I don't think that was part of the original deal. If I recall, I said, now that I bought you the mitt, you've got to promise that you're not going to lose interest in it a week later. And you said?
And I said that I promise I won't lose interest in it as long as you're willing to break in the mitt.
And what happened?
I lost interest.
Well, to be fair, buddy, I never broke in the mitt for you. I'm sorry, pal.
How are my grades, Mom?
All A's, just like you promised, Missy.
Well, since I kept my promise.
Honey.
Fine, here are the car keys, but you've got to promise that you'll be home before curfew.
Okay, I promise I'll be home before curfew if you promise you won't get upset if I take my boyfriend Chet for a ride in the car.
Oh, yo, what up, Mr. and Mrs. Q?
Chet, I didn't know you were here.
I'm here, just helping Missy over here get all the A's, if you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying, young man, and if you want to leave this house with those two legs, then you better keep those grubby mitts and the rest of your body parts off of my daughter.
Daddy, you promised not to threaten Chet.
That's right. I promised not to threaten Chet as long as you promised that you'd help him keep his grubby mitts off of you.
Yo, that was a two-party promise. I was totally not in on that.
Why, you...
Okay. I'll keep my hands off your daughter if you promise to calm down. Because of your blood pressure. Look, Mr. Q, come here. I know we don't see eye to eye on a lot, but I would hate to see anything happen to you for Missy's sake, or for all of our sakes.
Aww. Chet, you're a good kid. All right, why don't you take her for a spin?
And why don't you take your brother?
We'll take him as long as he promises not to fart in the back seat.
Yeah, he stinks.
Buddy?
Fine, I promise I won't fart if they promise not to give me anything that's going to upset my tummy.
Bro, you got yourself a deal. Let's go.
Yeah!
Have fun, kids.
Well, honey, it looks like we've got the house to ourselves. How about a little afternoon delight?
That sounds like fun, but first, I'd like to show you a new pocketbook I've had my eye on.
The Quid Pro Quo is coming this January to ABC.
What other shows we got this week? Stories, come on.
Drake was booed off stage at Tyler, the Creator's Camp Flog Gnaw Festival on Sunday.
Wow, Drake, Tyler the Creator,
Yep.
Camp Flog Gnaw. Hip-hop has a colorful tapestry.
Sure does.
Okay, the second reboot of the 1970 classic TV show Charlie's Angels was just released this Friday.
Yeah, just what we needed. A film about empowering women as long as they look good.
Yep.
Bosley, what do you mean we're being let go?
Sorry, Angels. Charlie has to do it.
But what is Charlie without his angels?
The thing is, this is a new time, and well, with the Me Too movement, Charlie can't really appear as if he only hires beautiful women.
Me too. Damn you, Harvey Weinstein! So what you're saying is that in order to make the Me Too crowd happy, Charlie's gonna start hiring less attractive women?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, he had a completely different idea. Ladies, let me introduce to you Charlie's other angel. First up, we have former rodeo clown Nick Nicholson.
When it came to the rodeo, I made them laugh. But when it comes to crime, I'll make them pay.
And ladies, Shep Sanders, who is the commercial voice of K-Rock Radio.
I used to sell ad space. Now I sell justice.
And finally, the brains of the group, Lance Longman, who used to be an accountant and has a black belt in Krav Maga.
I know how many times 7 goes into 60, and how many times 10 of these go in your face.
Okay, so ladies, it was a pleasure working with you, but it's time for you to go.
Yeah, tough break.
Eat it, pretty boy.
Oh, I will.
Okay, other angels, my name is Bosley, and I'll be your handler.
Oh, you can handle me anytime. Oh yeah, I got stuff you probably can't handle, baby.
Okay, cut it out with your intense masculinity and suave debonair. All right, we need to keep this relationship professional in order for this business to work.
Oh, I got some business for you right here.
Oh yeah, my business is open. My business is open all night.
Okay, other angels, your raw machismo is very impressive, but again, we need to be professional in order to work together.
Angels, are you ready to go to heaven? What gives? We are beautiful angels we've come to eliminate.
Oh, we had to replace them with these guys.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. Me Too movement?
Exactly.
Damn your Matt Lauer.
I mean, you can't even be an evil henchwoman anymore without having to look over your shoulder.
Oh, wait
you
till
must-
wait till I'm gonna do something over your shoulder.
We must play the cards that are dealt to us.
Just catch a glimpse of me
Oh,
behind you, baby.
gosh. Angels, okay, other angels, cut it out. These women are professional assassins, all right? They're not pieces of meat waiting to be cooked with your white-hot eroticism.
Yeah, and about that assassin thing, our boss sent us here to kill Charlie's angels for sending his brother to jail. So if you guys are Charlie's angels, I guess we're just gonna kill you.
Oh, well, you know, if you gotta kill us, ladies, do what you gotta do. But, do you mind if I, pick up this tag?
What tag?
The tag I just dropped.
My tag.
Not to pick it up.
I mean, if you want, you're gonna be dead in like a minute, but if you really want to,
Yeah, I mean, we gotta return this thing here. It just got on, so I'm just gonna pick it up and put it down. Yeah,
These dudes don't
Oh
return
no!
put it down.
He is using animal magnetism against me! Oh no!
oh my gosh, those shorts are so short, I think I see you.
Oh, not fair using sexiness as weapon. I'm feeling very Me Too right now.
You see my nut?
Oh, yeah.
Surprise! Nice job, other angels. You got the drop on the evil henchwomen.
That's right. I put the drop it like it's hot.
Okay, enough. Do not make me call HR.
Oh, that's fair.
If only I played for other team, none of this would have happened.
Oh, hang on, guys. I think I know who that is.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie!
From Time Life Video, the people who brought you Classic Country Christmas, The Sounds of the 70s, and Faces of Death 6, comes something else you never realized you needed. It's Time Life Video's words that start with the letter S.
String.
Surprise!
Salmon.
Startled.
Spooky. Scuba dive.
Sneakers.
Stupid.
Saucy.
Schedule.
Stop.
Shower.
With Time Life Video's words that start with the letter S, you'll get 7 hours of words that start with the letter S, including
Sporadic.
Soap.
Sit. Scandal.
Somebody.
Stoplight.
Silly.
Sorority.
Skeletons.
Suspended.
Superficial.
Time Life Video's words that start with the letter S has all of your favorite words that start with the letter S. Don't believe us? Ask these people.
Words that start with the letter S are super scintillating.
Words that start with the letter S are superbly satisfying.
Silly. Dogs can't talk.
It's all those words and so much more.
Salsa.
Sophomoric.
Serendipitous.
Shop.
Seriously? Schizophrenia.
Skeptical. Sleaze.
Stupendous.
By now, and as an extra added bonus, you'll get Time Life Video's names that start with the letter S.
Stanley.
Susie.
Sarah.
Dan.
Scott.
Stephanie.
Sean.
Dee.
Stuart.
Samantha.
Savannah.
Skip.
Scarlett.
Santiago.
Seamus.
Sandra.
Seth.
Shirley.
Stella!
That's Time Life Video's words that start with the letter S and names that start with the letter S, all for one low, low price. Operators are standing by now, waiting for your call. Sayonara!
Thank you so much for having me over for Thanksgiving, Mrs. Dunhill.
Oh, Mark, we are so thrilled to have you. Ever since you two started dating, Aaron hasn't stopped going on and on about how great a guy Mark is. Well, today I get to see him for myself.
How am I doing?
Oh, A+, mister.
Thanks.
How come you've never rated any of my boyfriends an A+, Ma?
None of them warranted an A+, Gail. If you could get an A+ guy, we wouldn't be having this conversation now, would we?
I hate the holidays.
How'd you get to this hall?
Looks like someone needs to be rescued from the ladies. Mark, why don't you come and help me with this bird?
Oh yeah, I'd love to help you with the turkey, Mr. Dunhill.
Oh, it's okay. He's not here yet.
What's wrong?
You said the word.
What?
Did Aaron not tell you about not using the word?
I
Tell me-
forgot to tell him.
Oh, tell me what?
Mark, don't say the word today.
I can't say the word turkey.
No, you can't say that word. Aaron's Uncle Vinny was stationed in years ago, and he had a very unpleasant experience. So at Thanksgiving, we try not to use the word, just so we don't set him off. So please, no more. Okay?
Okay. No. Got it.
You're a good kid.
Oh, man.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone!
Oh, hey, this must be the new boyfriend, eh?
Yeah, this is Mark. Mark, this is my Uncle Vinny.
Hi, Uncle Vinny. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, don't make that decision until you get to know me, kid.
Benny, don't bust the boy boy's chops, okay? You just met him.
Come on, am I busting your chops, kid?
No, chops are intact.
Hey, you see? Shut up, Carla, come on.
Ma, wake up, we're here.
I'm awake.
How you feel, Ma?
I've been better.
Oh, what's the matter?
I'm starving. When are we gonna eat the damn turkey?
Turkey? Kid, I ever tell you about the time I was stationed in Turkey?
No, we just met a minute ago.
Vinny, maybe we should talk about this a little.
Yeah. It was me, Joe Roscoe, Mickey Batch, Tony Luce, and Timmy the barber. And I wasn't really a barber, but you know, when anybody needed a haircut, he took care of it, you know?
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, he always took care of it. Until that day. Okay, anyway, so like 3 straight days of humping in the desert, and Sarge says, you know, you can take a day off, right? So we're like, oh man, we gotta go. We gotta put on our best dress. We go out to Ankara, right? Now, Ankara was a town. Oh, let me tell you, boy, every street, a beautiful coffee shop and a restaurant. Every corner, the most beautiful whore you ever seen, right? So Joe Roscoe says to us, he says, hey, we're gonna spend all night chasing skirt when for 600 lira, we could party down with the hottest whores in town. 3 hot whores, right? That's amazing, right? I know what you're thinking, though. There's 5 of us, right? Oh, man, I know it's crazy. But you know what? When you've been out together day in, day out, middle of nowhere, you kind of don't worry about being modest. You know what I'm saying?
Vinny, come on, let's save the story for some other time. We gotta eat.
Yeah. So me and Fatch settled in with this girl, Fatima, right? Not that the name mattered, because what we're about to do to this girl, she will be less than human to us, if you know what I'm saying.
That's enough, Vinny. No one wants to hear your god-awful stories of the old days. Now, let's all sit and get ready to eat. Aaron, go check the bird.
Okay, Mom.
All right, I'm sorry, you're right. You're right.
Come on, Vinny, just sit down, relax. Eat, you eat.
All right,
Hey, did anybody tell Mark not to say the word turkey when Uncle Vinny...
Turkey?
Damn it, Gail! Hi, Uncle Vinny.
So we got Fatima down to an underburka, which is a burka underneath a burka, right? When Fatch looks me in the eye and he says the words that would forever change the course of our lives together, Fatch looks me in the eyes, dead in the eyes, and he says, Vinny, heads or tails? Now, see, Fatch didn't care where he started up because he felt, you know, we all end up in the same place, right? You know? So he was offering me a Dutch treat, right?
Dutch treat?
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, I don't know what it meant, but the way Tony said it, he knew. I mean, he knew. So I picked heads, right? Because you gotta have the appetizers before the main course, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, man, you don't know we should go out the way Tony did. Oh, God.
Vinny, one more word, and we are getting in the car and going home. Okay? Just
All right.
sit down.
All right. I'm sorry.
Let the poor boy eat. Oh, you sit down and eat.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay.
Mark, do you want another drink?
Yeah, sure, whatever you're having.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie, while you're up, would you turn on the TV? I think the game's starting.
Oh, shit.
Game time.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Detroit for another Turkey Day matchup.
Turkey? Listen, Mark, what do you know about untreated syphilis?
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Null.
Me again. Yeah, ever since I've been off Saturday Night Live, I've actually been doing something even better, which is performing at colleges. It's kind of the trajectory that you want to be on when you're a stand-up. You know, like Saturday Night Live right here, performing at the cafetorium at Ball State University is kind of the next level up. But this is a song I love playing at colleges because every one of these like 18-year-olds that I perform for are all dating their long-distance boyfriends and girlfriends. So I like to sing this song to just kind of alienate the whole room. Anybody here in a long-distance relationship? It's gonna work out, you know? It's worth it. That's your forever person. Hold on to it. A lot of people are gonna be sipping haterade, saying, you know, you're so young, the distance is gonna do you in. But screw them, okay? What they don't know is that 99% of high school to college relationships end in beautiful Christian marriage. With cute little babies that are a perfect 50-50 split of the mommy and the daddy. You just have to believe. God dang it. New school, new town, new friends, same girlfriend. No parents, no rules, no bedtime, same girlfriend. They said long distance will break us up, but you are homecoming king and queen. Next thing they'll say, this crown is meaningless. That's crazy talk to me. We'll work it out some way, somehow. We're gonna be different. We've got our children's names picked out. Hermione and Bruce Wayne Gretzky. Cause I go to State University and you go to University of State. They're only 5 hours away. We can make the drive every weekend. Cause I go to State University and you go to University of State. We're 18, we're not gonna grow and change. Cause I go to State University because my SAT scores weren't so great. I meet new girls every weekend. I tell them that I'm taking even Jay-Z and Beyonce face a little temptation. And I'm like 100% certain that they've never cheated on each other. They're great role models for us. We'll rack up phone bills just to fight. It's okay, I've got T-Mobile. You'll miss a party just to cry. I'd rather fight with you then have some fun. I texted you and I know that you read it, cause you left on read receipts. I hope you listen to my voicemails. All 37 voicemails. Hey babe, it's me again, I love you. I know you can't say it back, this is a message. I'm not stupid. Stop calling me stupid. No pressure, though. I just thought we were trying to like answer each other's phone calls or whatever, trying to work on our communication. Long message. So I saw you in another picture on Instagram with that guy Justin. Oh my gosh. This guy Justin looks so funny and cool and smart and funny and smart. You know, just from the pictures, I'd love to meet him. He has big muscles. He seems funny. She's been hanging out with some guy Justin. Spent lots of time with this guy Justin. I trust her and I trust Justin, but I really don't trust Justin. I don't think that I would fucking like Justin. I think that I would probably hate Justin. I think that we should stop talking about Justin. I started catfishing Justin just in case. He's honestly a really nice guy. He didn't send me a dick pic till I asked for it, which is rare. We come home for Thanksgiving, we break up, life's over. I'm never gonna find another you. Now I'm back at school. I see a girl with a tattoo. Now I'm completely in love again. Oh, 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 I'm completely in love again. Oh, oh, oh. Because I go to State University and you and Justin go to University out of state. New friends, new school, new town, new girlfriend. Guys, it ends kind of cute.
Welcome to What It Do, Burbank Cable Access's only weekly wrap-up of rap.
Yo, welcome to What It Do, the Burbank area's only weekly wrap-up of rap.
We got your rap under wraps, boy.
Word to your mother.
I'm your host, Jake Glassberg, and with me as always is my posse, Monica Horowitz.
What up, what up, what up?
Seth Goodman.
Yes, yes, y'all.
And my homeboy, Raheem Bannister.
Hey.
Oh, you know what time that is. It's time to give y'all the blazing news of the week in rap. Monica?
Much love goes out to our boy Kodak Black, who caught himself a case this week and will be doing a 46-month ride.
Scandalous, y'all. Free Kodak! Am I right, y'all?
I actually don't think you're right, Seth. This Kodak Black seems like a pretty bad egg. You know, he was found guilty on 2 counts of falsifying documents to get guns. Why would he need guns? Good guys don't need guns. So I don't think anything good could come from it.
Don't front, Raheem.
Yeah, act like you know.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, y'all. Listen, let's move on to another smoking story. What you got, Seth?
Whack news, y'all. We lost Bad Az in the struggle.
Man had him on lockdown and he ended toes up. Ain't that a damn shame?
Actually, he doesn't sound like that nice of a guy. You know he was in jail on a domestic violence charge, right? I mean, are we standing by women or not? What are we doing?
Wow.
I don't know. It sounds like we got rid of another troublemaker off the streets. I don't know.
Respect ain't just an Aretha song, Raheem.
Yeah, again, act like you know, son.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means.
Listen, y'all. I think the most poppin' story of the week was when Drake was performing at Tyler, the Creator's Can't Flog Nah Festival, and he got booed. You see, audiences were expecting Tyler's surprise guest, Frank Ocean, but they got Drake, so they booed him, and then he left after only 9 tracks.
Now, these are the kind of shiznits that makes the brothers look bad.
Yeah, Drake out there doing the do. And you think someone would cut a brother some slack just because he's making the cheese, but do they? And to the y'all.
Okay. To be fair to Tyler's fans, okay, Camp Flog Nah is supposed to be this festival that highlights like lesser known, more alternative hip hop artists. With a super megastar like Drake on stage, I'm sure that didn't sit well with Tyler's core base.
Okay, Uncle. Didn't know your first name was Tom, Raheem.
Yeah, you still aren't acting like you know.
Huh, it sounds like it's time for the What It Do Top 5 chart of the blazing tracks of the week.
Yeah, and number 5, we got Ransom by Lil Tecca.
At number 4, kicking it, it's Highest in the Room by Travis Scott.
At number 3 is Lil Nas X spitting fire with Panini.
Setting it off at number Dose, it's No Guidance by Chris Brown and Drake.
And topping the charts and showing that big girls can do it for themselves, we got Lizzo and Truth Hurts.
Oh my goodness, Monica, that was blazing. It sounds like it's time for the throwback segment of the week. Monica, why don't you drop something on them?
This week, we bringing it back to the 1-0, y'all, so all y'all can learn how to do the Dougie.
What? And to help us make it fly, we got all the way from the Glendale Arthur Murray, our very own Montego.
Yeah, what up, Jay?
So, are you ready to teach our viewers around the world?
You know this is cable access, right? I mean, we're not, no one's...
You know, haters gotta play, but players don't gotta hate, Raheem.
Yeah, seriously, act like you know, boy.
I feel so sorry for you.
Thank you, I needed that.
Okay, let's kick it live, Montego.
Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to Dougie.
Hey!
I'm just going to teach you how to Dougie.
Hey! Hey!
No, I'm going to teach you guys how to Dougie.
Hey! Okay, but are you actually gonna teach us how to Dougie though, or?
So you're going to put your hands out front, and then you're going to go side to side. And you're going to like go this. So it's going to be more like, it's going to be like right here. You're going to go right here, you go right. Yeah, there you go. You're
nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Listen, that's all for tonight.
Why am I
That's
here?
our show. Well, we'll see you on the flip side.
Peace.
So, any last stories?
The Tom Hanks film, Please Won't You Be My Neighbor, opens next week.
Oh, God, don't tell me the writers are going to ruin our childhood with some horrific Mr. Rogers sketch.
Well, I think that depends on your definition of ruin and or horrific.
Well, that sounds like something to be thankful for.
Why do you say that, Cameron?
It says it right there on the screen, Josh.
Oh yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Damn, it's dark in Harlem. I'm about to bust my ass.
They'll hear you. So what if they hear us?
If they know you're here and they're listening, they won't do it.
All right, now shit, now listen now. Now I done had about enough of this. Now we all agreed to come over here and help you with whatever the hell you got going on with your parents, Dale, okay? But if you don't tell me what the hell is going on over here right now, I'm going home and taking my black ass to sleep.
No, Mr. Harper, please, just give it 1 minute. I'm sure they'll... Wait. Do you hear that? See?
So, your parents like to watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood at night. It doesn't seem like we need an intervention for that.
No, they don't just listen and watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
What the hell is that?
That sounds like they're,
Now that sounds like Phil and Sharon and they're doing it to Mr. Rogers.
It's worse than that. They don't just do it to Mr. Rogers, they do it to that Mr. Rogers song.
Really? How many times do they play it?
Like 10 or 11 times.
Oh,
damn, 10 or 11 times? Go ahead, boy.
Get it up, Phil.
Right there, Phil.
Do you have any idea why they do this?
No!
Do they play any other songs, like the Rubber Ducky song from Sesame Street?
No, just the Mr. Rogers song.
Yeah, of course, because you know, making love to the Rubber Ducky song, that would be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Look, you know what? I don't feel right about this, okay? Because, you know, if someone wants to get their freak on to listening to a beautiful day in the neighborhood, who am I to say anything? You know what I'm saying? That's their thing. I don't want to judge. I mean, I'm pretty sure that someone would be, you know, think it's strange that I find scented candles very erotic.
Right there.
You do what?
Well, I mean, I like my favorite scent is like, you know, honeysuckle or like jasmine. So let's go.
Gang!
But who said that?
An ignorant wind.
All right, now look. All right. Now, oh, that is very disturbing. Listen, okay? This ain't none of our damn business, all right? Them two grown-ass consenting adults in that room, and what they do in their bedroom is their business, so I'm going home, like I said.
Yeah, well, he's right. Let's go.
Oh, God damn it.
That's my bad. That's my fault. What the hell's going on here?
Phil!
Come on, Phil.
Yeah. We were just in the neighborhood and we were hoping that you had some extra eggs. I'm sorry, I'm just really bad at lying.
Honey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We were just leaving, and also sorry about the glass. I'll pay you back later, all right?
No, stop! You can't leave me! Please help! Please!
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
All right, Deb asked all of us to come here and ask you guys, damn, it's really hard to say this out loud.
Say what, Ozzy?
She wanted to know why y'all be getting y'all freak on listening to Mr. Rogers. I'm sorry, just said it.
Deb, you really asked our neighbors over here for that?
Well, yeah, Dad, I'm a teenage girl blossoming into womanhood, and I feel like listening to you and Mom do it to the Mr. Rogers song again and again is going to do irreparable damage to my still-forming lady parts.
Yeah, trauma can really affect a girl's parts. One time I was riding a bike and I slipped and fell right on the crossbar. Woo, let me tell you.
All right, Felicia, let's reel it in.
Needless to say, it wasn't good.
All right, now listen. Now, I have said previously, and at least several times to myself, that this is none of our damn business. Okay? But I got to know because curiosity gonna kill the cat someday. Why the hell are y'all in here doing it to Mr. Rogers?
It's okay, Phil. You could tell him.
Yeah, tell us, Phil.
Okay, well, the thing is, I was 10 years old when my older cousin Mindy came over to babysit. You see, my parents were going to a dinner at the Simon Wiesenthal Foundation. See, they had previously captured what they believed was the last living Nazi in Argentina. They were going to have sort of a dinner and dance, which is, of course, what you do when you capture a Nazi. Dinner and dance.
Phil, get back to the point.
Right, yes. So, Mindy was not a good babysitter. She would just essentially place me down in front of a TV set and go do whatever she liked. And I remember it clearly to this day. The electric company had just finished, and Mr. Rogers was about to begin, just as soon as viewers like me contributed to our local PBS. You know, Deb, they would give you a tote bag.
Phil!
Ah, yes. Anyway, I really had to pee. Small kid, small bladder. You know how it is, son. So, as the show was beginning to start, I made my way to the bathroom, opened the door, and there was Cousin Mindy completely nude. Apparently, she was either about to take a shower, or she didn't like using the toilet with any of her clothes on. And for a moment that felt like a lifetime, I stared at my nude cousin, whilst in the background I could hear Mr. Rogers sing, "It's a neighborly day in the beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Oh, could you be mine?" And of course, Freud being Freud, years later, I cannot get an erection without hearing that song. In fact, Deb, you were conceived to that song. So it is perfectly normal.
Yeah, you're right, Phil. It is perfectly normal.
Why, thank you,
Phil, that
Ozzy.
shit ain't perfectly normal. What
At
the
all.
hell's wrong with you, man? If you can't get it up, get some Viagra, Cialis, or maybe a scented candle. But you can't be doing it to Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, Phil! Mr. Rogers is not about fucking!
I never said he was. No, Mr. Rogers is an amazing part of every child's history. He was a magical and gentle man. Deborah, it's not Fred Rogers that turns me on.
Oh, yeah, because that would be the weird part about it.
No, it's just the song, that song. And every time I hear it, it takes me back to that young boy, so fresh and clean, who saw naked relative and immediately blossomed into manhood, and there is nothing wrong with that.
Sure, Dad, I guess if you put it that way, you're right. I don't know, there's nothing wrong with doing it to Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Guess I'm just gonna sleep with earbuds and live in self-denial my entire life, so that's great.
Oh, mazel! In the meantime, if we're all finished here, your mother and I are going to get back to business.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Luke Null.
I got one last little ditty for you, but before I get into it, round of applause if you identify as a white person. You proud of yourself? I too identify as a white. Hold the applause. It feels icky, you know? It doesn't feel so good right now. It wasn't like back in 2006 when we were all riding Razor scooters and stuff. Everything was great. No, now I actually got forwarded an article to my cellular telephone this morning. I devoured it, read the whole thing top to bottom, and what I found out is white people as a whole have been messing everything up nonstop for thousands of years. And I was like, Luke, you have a sold out show at TMI Hollywood tonight. You're a guitar comic. People innately respect you and listen to you. You know? And there's gonna be white folks in the crowd who aren't as friggin' with it as you, you know? Maybe you can do your part to right the ship, to educate, you know? But part of the problem is that us white folks, we don't really like to grow or change or learn. Unless you meet us on our level and speak to us in a language that we can understand. So I thought to myself, Luke, this is a unique opportunity to change minds using your art. The art of soft jazz. This is a guide for which accents white people are allowed to do. This is a guide for the folks who don't know. They should know. This is a guide for your dad who's nice but a little problematic. He does not know which accents he's allowed to do. You can do French, ménage à trois, the language of love. No one would bat an eye at that. That one's fine, you can do that. You can do Irish. That's my daughter Dolores O'Banna Harte. She's 44 years old, she just needs a good husband. That one's fun. You can do German, but I would not recommend doing German. Cause when you do German, some people gonna think you a Nazi. That's part of it, you're kinda asking for it, you know. This is a guide for which accents white people can still jokingly do. You could honestly just do none, and no one would miss them. This is a guide for the dude at your office who keeps trying to do Jamaican. Jamaican is an accent that white people just shouldn't do. Australian is chill. It's not a knife, this is a knife. You can do a Crocodile Dundee thing. It's Crocodile Dundee too, but we're not splitting hairs. Yes, you can do Swedish, Flurgy Björk, or Russian, Borscht. Scottish is A-OK to do. Nos haggis donkey. You can do Southern, but I would not recommend doing Southern. Cause when you do Southern, it feels like you're punching down. I'm still working on this. Is this better? You can do Southern, but I would not recommend doing Southern. Cause when you do Southern, some people gonna think you a Nazi. Do you like how I'm like, don't punch down, and then I punch down, and you like that one better? That being said, I never heard a TED Talk in a Southern accent. People will ask me, Luke, hey, what about Spanish? There are white people who live in Spain. As a rule of thumb, if you have to make an argument about it, you should probably never do it again. No matter how good at it you think you are or how fun Chinese can be, Dad, if you need to push the envelope, then do Italian, cause Italian people are still considered to be white. But when you really do the accent, capicola mozzarella, it feels racist and it's kinda just crossing a line. Enjoy Italian because it's definitely gonna be the next one to go. Thank you guys so much. My name is Nick.
Hey, Dad. Oh, thank
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving.
You too.
And this must be Alyssa. Yeah. Oh my God, it's such a pleasure to meet you. We've heard so much about you. Honey, Dave and Alyssa are here.
It's so nice to meet you, sir.
Sir, what? No, call me Dad.
OMG, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, where's my little boy? Oh
Hey,
my
Mom.
God, get
Hey,
over here.
happy
This
Thanksgiving.
cannot be your girlfriend. She is too smart and pretty to be with you. Come on, a good
Thanks, Mom.
dog. I would love to chit chat, but I have to go prepare Thanksgiving dinner. That ham has been cooking in the oven all morning and it smells delicious. I can't wait to dig in. I'll be back.
Hey, let me get you something to drink. Brewski for my son, and Alyssa, like,
Oh, do you have wine?
and a brewski for the little lady. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I am so excited that you get to meet my whole family.
Yeah, did your mom say something about ham?
Yeah, long story, but our family does not eat turkey on Thanksgiving. Trust me, you'll understand eventually.
Okay. That's fine.
We're out of beer. Hope you guys like champagne.
Oh, all right.
You know, I hope your sister isn't late again this year.
Dad, Renee is late every single year. It's practically a Thanksgiving tradition.
Oh, that must be Tom and Mary. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, so sorry we're late. Traffic. Oh, Tom, stop. I'm sure California's liberal governor is going to fix those freeways as soon as he can. Well, I don't think they want to raise money for road repair. You know what? Oh, my gosh, baby.
Oh, hey.
You are so handsome. And you must be the girlfriend. Oh,
Yes, yes.
beautiful.
Honey, this is my Aunt Mary and Uncle Tom here, and guys, this is my girlfriend Alyssa. Yes, she is a childhood, childhood psychologist. Oh, Uncle Tom, yes, women are qualified to be doctors.
Well, I'm just gonna go help your mother in the kitchen, all right?
Why are you taking off your shoes?
Oh, well, Tom here, he likes me barefoot in the kitchen.
Hey, Tom, you know what? Why don't you come watch the game with me? It's the Lions versus the Bears. I don't know if anybody kneeled during the anthem, okay? I turned it on during the first quarter. Yeah, we all know what you do if you got a hold of Kaepernick.
So, what do you think of,
I'm sorry, is your uncle a giant turkey?
Yeah, and the Trump thing too. He was actually the first turkey that President Trump ever pardoned. And well, let's just say he's been a massive Trumper ever since.
I'm sorry, so your aunt married a turkey, a MAGA turkey.
Okay, whoa. To be fair, she married him long before he became mega.
She married a turkey, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, she grew up in a really small town, a farming town, and there weren't a lot of eligible bachelors around. So.
Jesus, move! Get a cat! Don't marry a giant turkey who apparently wants her barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen?
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. They're not going to have kids. Believe me, they've tried, but it turns out humans and turkeys aren't really, compatible when it comes to...
Dave, stop.
Oh, Tom, say what you want about Nancy Pelosi, but be fair. She is not a man made up to look like a woman.
Oh, Tom is just such a jokester. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm trying to learn my place.
Well, dinner's almost ready, but your sister's late. Again.
Oh, that's gotta be hers.
Hey, hi, sorry we were late. Traffic was terrible.
Oh. Tom, it wasn't because Mexicans were selling fruit on the side of the road.
Everyone, please meet my boyfriend Miguel.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, Uncle Tom, he is Mexican.
No, Tom, I'm sure he's not here illegally.
Well, actually, my parents crossed here illegally when I was a baby, but they worked really hard, they put me through college, and now I'm an accountant.
Tom, I'm sure Miguel has better things to do than figure out how to build a wall. Tom, I'm trying to learn my place, I swear.
And I brought something special for everyone. It is tradition in my family that every Thanksgiving we have tamales. And I made these all for you.
Miguel, that is very sweet of you, despite what Tom just said.
We hope you like them.
Yeah, it has free fried beans, Oaxaca cheese, and to make it extra Thanksgiving-y, shredded turkey.
Oh my God!
I think Tom's having a heart attack.
You're a doctor?
I'm not a doctor, I'm a pediatric psychologist.
Isn't there something you can do? Oh, Tom, how did your mommy and daddy make you feel?
I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. That's what I do.
Oh God, it's too late. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh.
What? Oh Jesus.
Mary, I am so sorry.
Thank the Lord that turkey was an asshole!
I know, right?
Well, obviously, there's only one thing left to do. We're having turkey for Thanksgiving this year!
I'll have to stuff his ass!
Fantastic.
He's a fat one.
Who's ready for some more champagne?
You got
That's our show for tonight.
Before we go, let's give one more big hand to Luke Null.
TMI is taking the next 2 weeks off so we can eat turkey and do some shopping. But we'll be back here on Sunday, December the 8th at the Hudson with a brand new show. So until then, remember,
When a story breaks in Hollywood, we'll be there with the crazy glue. For TMI Hollywood, I'm Elisabeth Wykert. Good night!
good night.